Hello, everyone. We are live. I hope that everyone can see Magdalena and me. Also, that you can hear us. Welcome on our today's webinar. We will wait, I guess, 1 minute to join other people. We have got a lot of participants which decided to register for our event, so we are very happy. In the meantime, let's put on the chat hi, and also we will be very happy to know from which country you join us now. We are in Poland now, so we have got a very sunny Monday.
Hello, happy Monday.
Wow, John from New York City. Wow. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
early morning, I guess.
still.
Fabio from Brazil. Hello. Marco from Italy. Wow. Hi, from UK,
Hello.
from Belgium. Oh, hi, Dave. Oh, and it's Peter. Yeah, hi.
All
I'm
over
very
the,
happy. A lot
yeah,
of people around the world. Hello from Spain. Hi.
yes. Okay, I think we can start it.
Yes.
So, hello everyone. I'm super excited to be here with you today. We're joining you today from the beautiful city of Wrocław, Poland, but throughout this session, we'll often take a little trip to sunny Barcelona. Team 25 is all about connection, inspiration, and the spirit of collaboration. No matter where we are, that energy brings us together. And this webinar is more than a gathering, it's a reflection of how far we've come as a team and how much potential lies ahead when we work, think, and grow together. So now I will introduce my co-speaker, which is Kate. Hello, Kate. I'm not sure if anyone knows Kate. Probably everyone knows Kate. So I started as a CPO and Atlassian certified expert. She's passionate about building great products, especially for Jira Service Management. Her journey began in mechanical engineering, but for 8 years, her focus has been on product management and most recently, the potential of AI. She is an active Atlassian community champion, leading classes and sharing Jira Service Management tutorials on her YouTube channel. Outside of work, she stays energized by running, hiking, and cycling. She finds inspiration in travel, a great cup of specialty coffee, and cooking with fresh ingredients. And now I give the floor to our technical connector. Kate, the stage is yours.
Thank you a lot, Magdalena, for warm introduction. So now I would like to introduce Magda. She is our HR business partner in Appsvio. She was with me in sunny Barcelona during Atlassian Team. She has a background in psychology and pedagogy, run her own childcare and educational facilities. She also worked as academic teacher, and for past 2 years, she is HR business partner in our company. She has been translating her experience into building organizational culture, HR processes, and effective communication that supports people's growth. This is why this webinar is split into two parts, more technical and more about human touch. She is also fascinated by how words, gestures, and ways of expressing oneself affect relationships and team dynamics. Also, she is a very creative person. She plays the piano, sings, dances, loves painting and creating things with her own hands. And also, she is very active person as me. She loves CrossFit, skiing, sailing, mountain climbing, also traveling. Especially, she loves exotic destinations that offer new perspective and experiences. And privately, she is happy wife and mother of 2 daughters, a caretaker of a beautiful golden retriever and a pet rat. So when you know a little about us, I would like to also introduce our company, Appsvio. We are a trusted gold Atlassian marketplace partner. We create apps for Jira and Jira Service Management. We also have achieved some recognitions from Atlassian in ITSM areas and also work management areas. And now we have got 9 top-rated apps on the Atlassian marketplace, which has got in some more than 6,000 active installations globally. So before we start this meritorical side, let's start with a short survey. Were you at Atlassian Team 25 Europe in Barcelona? So let's put on the chat if you were there, or if you only followed online, or if everything is new. Okay, so I see some answers from Colin, from Alex. Okay, also more C. Okay, so we have got definitely more. The most answered it's C or A. So okay, but definitely C. So everything is all new to me. So I think that this is the perfect webinar for you, in which we would like to talk about announcement, but also about feeling of this event. Thank you for our answers. So let's move to Atlassian Team. So Atlassian Team, as you can see, it's mainly about people. And today I would like to, with Magdalena, also share it with you, that it's not only about announcements, but about connections, relationships, and building and creating some beautiful memories, which can which can help us to grow up as a people. As you can see, we met a lot of people, a lot of Atlassian partners, a lot of people from Atlassian Team, a lot of customers. So a lot of people from different branches, from different places on the world. It was a great pleasure for us to be here to represent our company. So today, as I mentioned, we have got 2 parts in our webinar. So first part is about announcements, and it's more about technical things. Second part is about community connections, which will be for Magdalena. She is more about humans than me, so I think that she definitely will share her approach to such events. Okay, so let's start with what we have during this event. So first of all, I think that we need to start from the latest news, Atlassian Ascent, because everything starts from the end of data center, which was publicly announced a few weeks ago. And it was also the announcement which started the keynote. Atlassian Ascent is a dedicated program to help customers transition to a cloud-first environment. This marks the final phase in Atlassian's journey to becoming a fully cloud-based company. Of course, I saw some comments today after these problems with Amazon services that maybe it's not the best time for it, but definitely we need to know that some failures can happen. It doesn't matter in which tools, in which services we use it. Okay, so in case of Atlassian Ascent, we need to think about timeline, because a successful migration requires careful planning. Probably some of you know this timeline, but it's worth to reminded that this is the official timeline, provides the lead time your team needs to prepare for the transition from data center to cloud. And what is really nice, that in case of this migration process, we need to remember about app migrations, because this is the critical part of your journey to cloud. I know that in data center you have got also a lot of some custom apps which were created in the past, and you need to also think about it. But in case of marketplace apps, I'm really proud to confirm that our data center apps, feature bundle and service pack for agents, are fully available on cloud and now include even more features. Migrating to the cloud is also a good chance for us to make some tidy up and to declutter your Jiras. Now we are working with some company in which they decided, okay, we migrate to cloud, but from data center, but cloud is our new chapter. So they decided to start everything from scratch. They redesign workflows, they rethink processes, and also they rethink, okay, maybe some apps needs to be replaced by other apps, by better solutions. So migrating to cloud is a chance to reevaluate your apps. You don't have to use the same ones, and please remember it, that the cloud marketplace offers newer, more powerful, and I guess that very important thing now, often more cost-effective solutions, because we need to think about costs of such migrations, and we need to also think about future costs of such migrations, like maintenance, like price changes in some vendors. So I would like to invite you to explore our cloud native apps for ITSM feature bundle as extension for customer portal and service pack for service agents. For productivity, we have got competitive solution for creating templates for single work items or the whole structure called issue templates agent. And for Q&A, we have got also something, our newest product, Appsvio test management, which is built for cross-functional teams. Okay, the next thing is around this migration process, that if you are before this migration process, maybe it will be something for you. This is Fast Shift. This is Atlassian program, a free Atlassian program to accelerate your move to cloud. It is for Jira, Confluence, and Jira Service Management. It helps reduce basic migration costs, allowing you to reallocate your budget to more advanced and high-value services. I really recommend you to contact your solution partner to know more, or also contact directly Atlassian, and I guess that it can help you with this migration process. And according to migration, because I know that all of you are on data center because of some security things, because you are working in some financial companies or some companies from medical areas, Atlassian is unlocking the cloud for everyone, which is why they announced 6 months ago during Atlassian Team 25 in Anaheim that they had multiple cloud deployment options to meet different security and compliance needs. And you can see on the screen that we have got commercial cloud, the standard enterprise grade offering for most customers. We have got also something new called Atlassian Government Cloud for United States public sector customers. And we have got also Atlassian Isolated Cloud. This is a single tenant, fully isolated environment for the world's most sensitive data. So I think that for such sensitive and regulated branches, Atlassian Isolated Cloud can be a good choice. Starting in early 2026, Isolated Cloud will be available in any Atlassian supported region, including Europe. So I think that this is also a very important step during this migration from data center to cloud. And talking about Atlassian Government Cloud, we can't forget about apps. And we are excited to support customers with some specific compliance needs. So our app Issue Templates Agent is now fully compatible with Atlassian Government Cloud. And more Appsvio apps will be also joining the Government Cloud marketplace soon. So I think that this is another point which you need to think according to migration from data center to cloud. if the apps are supported by government cloud marketplace. According to largest organizations, because we said also about enterprise things, Atlassian is introducing units. As you can see, it's coming early 2026. So units are flexible, secure boundaries that isolate users, apps, and data across your all sites. Each unit, as you can see on the screen, has its own user directory, teamwork graph, and Rovo AI context. Admins can set policies like data residency, for example, and permissions per every unit. As you can see, this is the higher level of splitting permissions, and also it's not only about users, but what is really important about the teamwork graph and Rovo. Also, we had some additional announcements according to Atlassian platform. I guess that three other keys updates are scale improvements. So as you can see, Atlassian increased user limits. Jira sites now support 100,000 users. Confluence user limits also are being raised to 250,000 per site. So it looks that it is really prepared for data center customers. Another thing, which is also relatively new, multiple sandboxes. Multiple sandboxes soon. Enterprise plans will get up to 10 sandboxes. Now we have got one. And all sandboxes, of course, still require a premium or enterprise license. And the last, I guess, the most important thing about backup and restore. A new experience designed for customer-owned disasters like accidental relation to ensure compliance and peace of mind. You can see also that it was announced beta, so it was announced on the community, so you can also try this new experience on your own. Of course, we have got also some smaller things like data residency, expanded support for Rovo, analytics focus. We have got also usage-based pricing. We have got some Rovo recommended fit in Atlassian Home. So some smaller things, but I guess that in this part, this Atlassian Ascent and a lot of things around data migration from data center to cloud, this is the most important thing. Okay, so now let's go to the next part, software collection, because Atlassian also announced the new software collection. Previously, we had teamwork collection and everything started from it. Now you can see that we have got software collection. This collection is designed to leverage AI across the entire software development lifecycle for your teams. As you can see, we have got such Atlassian apps like Bitbucket, Pipelines, DX, and Compass. Also, we have got agents like RovoDev. And according to DX, a key part of this collection, and it's a recent acquisition of DX, a leader in developer productivity. This acquisition aims to bring enhanced productivity and developer joy to all Atlassian customers. As you can see, this deal is expected to close in the second quarter of Atlassian 2026 fiscal year. So I think that after this time, we will have got more news and also more updates about this tool. But what I also mentioned, Atlassian RovoDev. This is Rovo agent, which is now generally available. Previously, it was in beta, and now it's available to everyone. So RovoDev is your context-aware AI teammate for software development, now generally available for all customers. And what is worth to mention here, that we have got a dedicated webinar only about this RovoDev agent, which we will organize with Atlassian. Because this is something which I guess really is changing how we work also in our company, but also in a lot of software companies. So our guest will be Jovana Dunisejewicz, a senior technical evangelist from Atlassian, and she will also share her perspective about Rovo Dev Agent. So here you can find the QR code on the screen. I really recommend you to sign up for this webinar, because I'm pretty sure that it will be full of great knowledge from my colleagues, but also from Atlassian. And it will be organized next month. Atlassian goals for the software collection is to achieve an AI native software development lifecycle for every team. So AI is everyone, is everywhere. A critical stage in this cycle is testing. And this phase is essential for generating feedback, revealing some defects, and ensuring that the software works as intended. So this is why also to complement this software collection, we decided to combine it, our app, our modern testing tool, because we think that it's time to move past old, expensive, very expensive solutions, not built on the future-proof Atlassian Forge platform. So our Appsvio test management solution is built to be consistent with Atlassian vision and design, making it easy to adopt. And it's powerful, built for the future. And what is great, it has already some AI capabilities. So everything which is also fits to Atlassian vision. And when we are talking about software collection and about test management, also, if you want to stay on top of test management, I highly recommend subscribing to the newsletter run by my colleague, Chris, about Jira test management. Okay, we had teamwork collection, we had software collection. So now let's move to strategy collection. In this, also, we have got some news. So for enterprise level planning, Atlassian also provides some updates in this strategy collection. This strategy collection was announced at Team 25 in Anaheim, and it's a set of 3 apps: Focus, Talent, and Align. Focus for strategy planning, Talent for knowledge workforce planning, and Align for enterprise work planning. And what was announced during the team, that if you have got Jira Align, you are Jira Align customers, you have got access to strategy collection at no additional costs. So Focus and Talent is free for you. Also, what we have got new in this collection, partially in Focus, that in Focus we have got new funds view. Is coming to Focus very soon. This lets you see your investments against strategic priorities in real time. So as you can see, you can track spend versus budget, broken down by change the business versus run the business. You can also see breakdowns by labor and non-labor costs. So unlike static spreadsheets, you can get a clear live view of where your investments are going. I think that for some enterprise companies, this is something really nice update. Okay, and finally, we are going to my favorite collection, my favorite topic. So the service collection. This is, I guess, one of the most important news. Maybe this is why I am falling in love in Jira Service Management. But Atlassian announced this is a single solution that includes all 3 apps: Assets, Customer Service Management, and Jira Service Management, and also agents. And if you are an existing Jira Service Management customers, you get the service collection with your current subscription. So you don't need to pay anything else. You will have got access also to these new things. And in case of these new things, the change is that customer service management, which was announced a few months ago as a beta, now is general available for all customers. So on your instances, you can see that you are able to create new type of project, which is called customer service management. In this project, you can create your new customer portal in which you can create forms for your customers. You can see that we have got some slightly different views in comparison with Jira Service Management. And what's more, you can add to this customer service management project Rovo agents. You can add some additional knowledge sources. And the goal for this type of project is engaging as much as possible AI, Rovo, and a little bit self-service approach. Uh, Also, what is worth to mention, because I had a chance to talk with product manager of this product, that the vision is that customer service management, this is for customers, external customers. So this is some kind of tools like Zendesk. So it's about resolving tickets, helping customers. And of course, with AI, we can do it better, faster, more efficient. In case of Jira Service Management, it's about resolving incidents, it's about incident management, change management, it's about more advanced ITSM services, and it's the tool which you can compare with Jira Service Management. It's, for example, ServiceNow. So what is the also there's the statement from one of the keynote that customer service management is not a replacement of Jira Service Management. Customer service management is tool which can extend Jira Service Management, and thanks to this we have got customer service, we have got service collection. So as you can see, after a beta period, Atlassian announced this in Barcelona that it's now generally available. What's more, you maybe on some your instances, this option is not available yet. So you need to wait a little. Because all these new features are rolled out in different time on different instances. So please wait for your turn, but I'm pretty sure that it's something which is worth to explore. Maybe it can be useful for your companies, especially that it's included in service collection. And of course, in this option, in this collection, our company also offer apps that perfectly complement this collection. So our feature bundle and our service pack for agents, which I also mentioned before, fill common gaps in the native JSM experience, like allowing customers to edit requests or view the workflow on the requests. So I encourage you to check them out. And also I'm very happy that I can say that we have got something new in our space, and it will be available soon on the marketplace. Okay, and some smaller announcements according to service collection. Deliver amazing employee support with Rovo service. Rovo service is more and more popular. Also, it was information that service agents and also Rovo Ops, another agent, they are highly used by a lot of customers. As you probably saw, we have got more third-party integrations, for example, with Workday, with Okta, with DocuSign. So a lot of things around HR processes is implemented. And what is also very nice, that we have got general availability of Asset Data Manager. A few weeks ago, I had a pleasure to lead some session about Asset Data Manager. And now it's a general available to everyone who has got access to service collection in premium and enterprise plans. And finally, one last personal announcement from me on this topic. I decided that it's time for my newsletter, since I've been leading the Jira Service Management segment for the community-led classes. So I've decided to launch the ITSM marathon because my biggest passion after work is running, and I think that implementing ITSM services and processes is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I hope this will be a great source of knowledge for you. So the first issue goes out this week. So I encourage you to subscribe it. And now I guess that it's time for last topic, Rovo. I guess it's cherry on top of all the announcements during the Atlassian team in Expo Hall. We could see that Rovo booths have got, I guess, the bigger place on this expo hall. We had a lot of people from Atlassian with which we could talk about Rovo, about using Rovo, about building agents. Also, there were a lot of workshops about building Rovo agents. So definitely it was the hottest topic during Team 25 in Anaheim and in Barcelona. And I was personally thrilled to see that during the keynote, when Mike started the topic about Rovo, the keynote began with a quote from Kasia Vakaresi. I had the pleasure to meet Kasia in Anaheim this year, and also she was a guest in our Atlassian community event chapter. And you can find a recording of this presentation. Here is a QR code. Because she presented how her organization, Pythian, is using Rovo. So it wasn't some sales speech, some keynote from Atlassian. It was a real customer, and she talked about examples from her company, how they use it. And I guess that it was really impressive to see how much time they can save thanks to using Rovo. So I really recommend you to watch it. And according to Rovo, first thing, Atlassian has unified all its AI features under the Rovo brand. So now you can see that search, chat, studio agents, everything is under the brand Rovo. So we have got three platform apps: search, chat, studio, and we have got also growing set of agents which are pre-built by Atlassian, agents which you can create on your own in your organization, and also agents which you can download from Atlassian Marketplace. And I think that this slide is what I consider the key takeaway from the entire keynote. And probably you saw this on LinkedIn, on some articles after the team. First of all, Rovo knows everything. So Rovo knows your organization and context via the teamwork graph. Rovo works everywhere you do, including your favorite apps and workflows, and Rovo helps everyone in your organization partner with AI, not just technical users. And here you can see that Atlassian has added over 50 connectors with new ones just launched for Databricks, DocuSign, and HubSpot. Also, you can see that Rovo really works everywhere because Rovo is rolling out in more Atlassian apps and collections. So you can see Rovo in Jira Product Discovery, for example, to help prioritize ideas in these projects. We have got Rovo in Focus, in Talent, in Bitbucket, also in some places like Home or Goals or Teams or Projects, or even in Assets. And big news that Rovo is now available to all standard edition customers, because previously it was for premium and enterprise. Now it's available to standard edition customers at no extra cost. We have got also option for standalone and it's additionally paid. What is also new, that Atlassian also announced new skills for Rovo. So skills, thanks to this agent knows what to do. And now you can pull real-time web results into your workflows, chats, and research using search web skill. But here you can see also that Rovo has got new project management skills like update work items or generate status update. And important part on critical topic of security, that we have got two major updates which are coming soon without specific dates: customer managed key encryption and Atlassian hosted LLMs. I saw some questions on community even today that people are asking about any more information about Atlassian hosted LLMs. I need to say that there is no more announcement in this area. I think that it's too early to say anything else. What I can recommend you to follow Atlassian roadmap and also to follow Atlassian channels, because probably we will have got more news, I guess, in the early or in the middle of next year. But this is something which is on the roadmap. I know that it's very important thing, like all security things for Atlassian. So unfortunately, we don't have more news. But definitely, I guess that these features should help many organizations adopt Rovo while meeting compliance. And what's more, Atlassian announced that Rovo is coming to all your devices because Rovo is everywhere. So Rovo Mobile and Rovo Desktop will be rolled out the next couple months. In this case, we don't have any information about the date, so we need to wait. And we have got the summary of other AI updates. I think that two of them are very interesting. So first of all, Create with Rovo. It's a new feature taking human AI collaboration to the next level, rolling out next month, and it's using AI in Confluence. So thanks to this Rovo agent, you will be able to create some pages, some docs, some meeting notes directly in Confluence using Rovo, and also third-party agents in Jira. So you will soon be able to assign Jira work items directly to different AI agents, just like a human teammate. So here we have got some example like Box, like Canva, like Cursor or GitHub. So I think that this is also something which is worth to follow. And I really like Loom. I think that it's also something which is very popular in a lot of companies. And also Atlassian told us during this keynote that this is the fastest growing app. And Loom can now record meetings for you. And what is really cool, that you can instantly publish meeting notes in Confluence. And we have got also some updates according to editing a Loom video, because it's now is very easy, like editing a text document. I had a pleasure to use it when I've recently recorded some Loom videos. So this is also really nice. Some small things, but really powerful if you use it in your daily work. And last thing, finally, to make it easier to consume content on the go, Atlassian introduced audio briefings. It was in beta from few weeks, and it was available in few instances. And this feature turns any Confluence page into a podcast style briefing. So as you can see, Rovo is truly becoming essential companion in our work lives. I think that now it's difficult to imagine that we are not working with Rovo using Atlassian products. And during opening keynote, it was a really nice presentation, really nice interview, which I really recommend you to watch. But during this keynote, it was some sentence which you can find here, that humans are at the center of AI transformation. Because we can't forget that people are at the center of it all. We still need people. And For that, I'd like to hand it over to Magdalena and her part about people. So Magda, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Finally. Okay. So I start about the team is always meeting face to face. And entering the era of remote work has made us realize that nothing can replace real face to face interaction. And after months of Teams calls where everyone became a master of friendly backgrounds and perfect you're on mute moments, live conferences have taken on a whole new meaning. Team events are not only a chance to talk with clients, partners, or the Atlassian team, but also a fantastic opportunity for improving interpersonal relations between staff members. For us, for our company, it is great occasion to integrate our team, and it always works. So now we can change the slide because we will talk about what is networking, because I have heard many opinion that team is the best place to networking. So now we try to find something which is very unique in our ecosystem. And Whale Oloyo, he is our colleague from the ecosystem. He said something very, very important, that networking is not transactional but relational. And this is the most important thing, because like in every relation, when we build some relation, we need to put a lot of energy, engagement, and it need to be something real. Yeah. So like for the best mentorship happen naturally, not formally, and we connected with people we respect, we learn from, and can genuinely help each other. And this is, in my opinion, the most important definition of good networking, and of networking which is in our ecosystem. So now we can jump into the next slide. And this is, in my opinion, very interesting topic, how to start networking, because I'm observing year after year a new version of networking and how people start to do this. And I think it can be very useful to share some inspiration, maybe some direction how to do this. Because networking can feel like a real challenge today. We're out of practice with face-to-face interactions, making it harder to build lasting relationships, and engaging with a real person can be unpredictable. On top of that, for many of us, like for me, English is not our native language, and everyone has their own way of communicating, gestures, posture, and style of being. While you can predict every situation, there are some tips that help you start conversation smoothly, with humor, and effectively. And now I will tell about first the most important thing. In my opinion, we can go to the next slide. Yes. And first of all, as you can see, it is authenticity. Introvert, stay calm, full of energy, let it shine. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. Allow yourself to make mistakes and enjoy the conversation. Authenticity builds trust and make people want to talk to you. There is very strong mechanism in our mind. Mirror neurons notice immediately if somebody pretend someone who is not. So it's much better if you feel stressed. It's much better to show your stress than pretend that you are not. So it's very, very important, because if our mind notice something like that, this is, like I mentioned, very strong mechanism. We receive this mechanism to survive. So when we notice something like that, we just don't want to talk with this person. So it's very, very important. Just be yourself. And the second equally important thing, it is knowing your goals. Think about what you want to achieve. Do you want to meet someone, exchange experiences, or present a project? Clear goals and prepared talking points help you to stay focused and confident during conversations, and your partner will feel comfortable and safe, because it's good to know when we started conversation what we want to achieve. It's much easier and smoothly talk with other people. And the second thing, it is active listening. Yeah. There's nothing more beautiful than realize that your story truly matters to someone. Ask questions, respond to what you hear, and show genuine interest. That's how you build real connections. And as you can see on this slide, there is 5 very important things. First is body language. Second is understanding, interrupting, look at them in the eye, so eye connection, and don't judge. I would say that not be so judgmental is very important in every conversation. So yeah, now we can jump into the next slide, because this is very important point too. Observe before approaching. And in my opinion, this is very, very important rule. Before you join, take a moment, take a brief to observe the person or group. Notice something that catch your attention, but something which really catch your attention. And maybe a cool hat, and then you can say, I love your hat. Or an accent, you have a beautiful accent, where are you from? Such small details open conversation naturally. So please remember about it. And we can change the slide. Yes, and pay attention to posture, tone, and body language. Your body language can help or hide or hinder you. A smile, eye contact, subtle gestures, and a pleasant tone of voice can do more than 1,000 flyers. But what we need to remember is we can't pretend someone else. Yeah, if we are not a boss, we can't stand like a boss and feel like a boss, because we are not a boss. Yeah, so we need to take posture who will be authentic for us. Yes. And as you can see, there is another very interesting sentence: actions speak louder than words. And this is very important when we talk about posture, tone, and body language. Okay, we can move on. And the second one, it is pace, pause, and dialogue. Networking isn't a monologue. Speak at natural balance, pace with a clear tone, not too loud, not too quiet. Give your conversation partner time to speak, ask questions, and keep the dialogue flowing. That's how engagement grows. And now we can jump into the next slide. Icebreakers and prepare questions. Keep a few light questions ready to break the ice. This is something which I like, I really like, and I would recommend everyone to prepare some question, and always had in our mind to just ask, because there are lots of spontaneous situation when we can say something interesting, something original, and in those moments, icebreakers can be very necessary. So now I will read you 3 of my favorite. First of all, it is, who would you be if IT didn't exist? The second is, what did you want to be when you were a child? And the third one is, what's your biggest dream? And these kinds of questions make conversation fun and memorable. So yeah, it's really worthy to use it. Now we can jump into the next slide. Da-da! This is my favorite slide. Of course, this behavior, it's not modal behavior, and all this point, it will be that we shouldn't do like Rachel, but yeah, she is my favorite character. I love this series, so yeah. But if we join groups or to the circles, we need to listen first, then join smoothly. And what means smoothly? It means that we need to, before we join the group, we need to hear the topic, try to understand the topic, try to catch the context on conversation, and then we can add. For example, oh, are you talking about testing? We've got something new in Forge. And this is a natural and smoothly add or join to the group. So yeah, we don't do like Rachel, da-da, because it doesn't work. So yes, please, Kate, can you change? Yes. And the last one is awareness of experiences. Everyone started somewhere, and everyone has left stress or made mistakes. It's natural, and it's what makes conversation authentic and human. And I remember lots of situation when I started, when I was for the first time at the team. And I need to say, don't worry, make your mistakes. There's lots of wonderful people who help you, because many times someone, when noticed that I am full of stress, just keep on my arm and said, okay, we'll be okay, don't worry, everything will be okay. And yeah, so I appreciate that we have such a wonderful environment where people support each other. If we are talking about awareness, we must also be aware that the IT world is still dominated by men. And now we can pop up to the next topic, which is, as you can see, women in IT. Many people throughout this team told us that Kate and I make a great team, which was, as you can see, which was extremely rewarding, gave us confidence, especially since we traveled alone as women, representing our entire company. For me, it was a huge honor, and many participants, especially men, said it was great talking with us. I am the icebreaker and conversation starter, while Kate brings technical view. So our very different personalities complement each other perfectly. We are perfectly duo. So what sets us apart as women is that we are incredibly strong and resilient. Genetics and psychology have given us the right to burn and protect life. Despite so much oppression, marginalized for years, and having our rights taken away and violated, we have survived. And we always bring life, energy, responsibility, organization, and empathy to every space. One of our exceptional colleagues from the Atlassian ecosystem, she is very unique person, Clelia Capobianco. When asked about the topic of women in IT, she wrote this quote: And in her opinion, being a woman symbolized strength, courage, and constant transformation, leading to genuine connection with oneself and others. And technology born from the same drive for creation and empathy is inherently feminine. It's time to give it the voice it deserves. It's beautiful, beautiful sentence, and thank you so much, Clayla. It was such a nice to read it and to meet you. And now, a slightly more humorous version, but from one of the most famous businessmen in Poland, Maciej Sawicki. And he said in one on his interview, he said something like that men in IT really need success written in lipstick. He tried to say that women in IT are a minority, so it's easier for them to be visible, which I agree. But still, stage on the stay on the stage IT is very difficult for us because we need to prove more our valuable our value than men. So there are two sides of this topic. But what I notice year after year, and what makes me proud, is the growing number of aware, competent women I met at such events, true experts in their fields. This year was particularly emotional as we said goodbye to Anu, who for many of us, and especially for me, was a role model. We wish her all the best and will be excited to follow her future career. What she left behind was an extraordinary dedication to expertise while maintaining a human, feminine touch. With a beautiful smile, she never became a cold, calculating expert. She always radiated kindness, joy, and authenticity. So Anna left behind beautiful memories, and what has reminded with us from Team 25. Maybe I'll start with myself. If someone asked me what team meant to me, I'd answer that for me, team always a huge logistical, linguistic, and business challenge. My smile is because I always lost everywhere when when I'm travel. I always lost, and sometimes Kate lost with me. So that's why we are laughing. This year was special because there were just the two of us representing our company. We didn't have a booth, which we usually do. And before leaving, we try plan an organization all every day, and to feel comfortable and to bring something value for our company. And I came up with the idea of innovation networking, which involves creating various types of joint tasks. And Kate wrote us a detailed list of tasks for each day. So this really helped us organize our work and prevented us from wandering around the hall. We try to use every moment to make new contacts and discuss our original solutions. So once again, the team showed me that nothing can replace direct contact and face-to-face conversation. That nothing is more beautiful than shared experiences and emotions, and we can learn and teach each other. That what makes us people in organization is our warmth and kindness, and that nothing is more precious than beautiful memories. And Kate, what did the team mean to you?
So for me, this event was also truly special. It was, I don't know which number of my events in the Atlassian ecosystem, but it was special both technically and personally. From a technical standpoint, I'm really thrilled to see new collections like service, like software, which I mentioned, because I feel that this is very smart move that brings much needed clarity to Atlassian portfolio. And I see huge potential for our Appsvio marketplace apps to grow within this new structure, maybe to redefine these apps. And I'm also constantly amazed by Rovo because I remember how it started. So I'm very happy how it's going, in which direction, and I'm discovering its new capabilities in my own work every day. So definitely, this is something which which I took from this event. But in case of personal things, my strongest feeling is about the people, because after 8 years in this ecosystem, I've always known that we had got a lot of individuals, a lot of fantastic people, but this was first time when I truly felt it. Maybe this is why we didn't have a booth, and I had time for connections, time, and energy for also networking. So I'm very happy that I had a chance to be there. And my biggest hope is that as we go through this massive AI transformation and Rovo, we never forget the importance of that human connection. And I think that this is the good time to show the one comment from the chat which I saw when Magdalena was talking about networking from John, that networking is not about just connecting people, it's about connecting people with people, people with ideas, and people with opportunities. And I totally agree with it, that definitely this event also shown us that this is true. And also during the Magdalena part was also a comment from Clayla. So thank you very much for such nice words. I'm very happy that you are here with us. And also we have got another comment about women in tech, that teaming in to represent women who don't fit the traditional image of femininity. There is no wrong way to be a woman, but femme, non-binary, trans, we are all valid and our contributions are equally important. I totally agree with it, and I think that in our ecosystem we have got space for it, space for this freedom and being a real human, which we are, without hiding ourselves. So I am very happy that we have got chance to it. And coming back to more technical things, I would like to recommend you to follow us on our social medias, on our LinkedIn's, because with Magdalena, also with other colleagues from our company, we try to share our knowledge, some also insights, not only about Atlassian marketplace, our products, but also how we work, how we try to work. And I would like to really enjoy you and invite you for our coming webinar about Rovo Dev Agent with Atlassian, because I think that it will be something which can be really interesting for people who are involved in software development, for developers, for testers, but also for product owners, because they are also in this process. And now I would like to move to some questions which we have on our chat. So first of all, we have got question from Nena. Is Rovo available in customer portal and help center pages? So when you try to customer service management, it's the option that you have got Rovo on the portal. And thanks to Rovo, your customer will be able to receive answer, not creating a ticket. And ticket will be created for you as a history of this conversation with Rovo agent. So you will be able to track it. You will be able to move this ticket to Jira Service Management, for example. You have got some incident, but you will be able to use Rovo agent there. Also, during the keynote, it was a nice example how Rovo agent can help you to create customer portal from scratch. It was about branding and about putting some colors, but I think that it will be evolving. So first of all, I will start from creating first customer service management project and explore what is available now. As I said, the features are not rolled out in the same time. So maybe it will be the situation that you will need to wait for these new features on your instance. Another question from Frank. Will Rovo service agents take JSM playbooks into account? So a few weeks ago, I had a webinar about playbooks with Atlassian Team. You can find it on my YouTube channel. And it was also a question about it. So for now, not. What you can use in playbooks, you can create your playbook. You can use these rules which are available now, these actions also. And in case of using Rovo agents, now you are able to use Rovo agents in automation. So I think that it can be also something which can be useful for your processes. Also, I had a session with Kate Clavet from Atlassian about using Rovo, and she presented such use case with using Rovo in automation. So this action is available in it. So I think that it will be also good to explore it. But what I know, playbooks are limited for now, but the team who is behind of this feature are working on new things. So I know that also this feature is something which is requested by customers, but for now, not. Also, it was question from Alex. Will units only be available for enterprise or also for lower tiers? And it was answered from Dave that units coming early 2026 are enterprise only. Yeah, and this is true because in case of enterprise plans, you can you are a bigger organization, and in this organization, these units makes sense, I guess. But also, I think that we need to track some changes in case of permissions, because, for example, what wasn't possible at the beginning, now you can define who has got access to some Rovo agents, for example, who can create Rovo agents. So I know that this aspect is also very important to Atlassian. So maybe not the same like units for lower tiers, but I'm definitely sure that something will be expanding in case of permissions for Rovo and using Rovo. But for now, units will be available only for enterprise. From Ralph, is the template app ready for JSM now? It will be ready very soon, because now we are waiting for Atlassian and we are in early access program to implement it. So when this program will move to general availability, we will be able to release this new feature on the marketplace in our app. For now, you can use issue templates agent for Jira, for everything which you have got on this Jira side. But in case of customer portal and customer side, you will be able to do it very soon. So now we are blocked by Atlassian. We are waiting for official release, and we will have got this feature in our app. Okay, what's more? What is the Jira Solutions roadmap to have some continuity to manage large enterprise portfolios from inception to execution to maintenance? So in case of such enterprise solutions, we have got no strategy collection. And during this team, besides this information about free talent and free focus if you are a line customer. Also some information about Rovo in these tools. We didn't have any more bigger informations according to the strategy collection or to Jira product discovery. So I think that we need to wait maybe for Anaheim, because in this presentation I really try to put the biggest features, also including some smaller things. But in case of manage such portfolio, there weren't new things. And also a question from Mike, is there a plan to converge Confluence and Jira? So in case of Confluence, it was only the one announcement about creating pages with Rovo. It was also on Keynote, and it was also presented as a main new feature coming to Confluence. Also, it was this. There was also a smaller feature like this audio briefings, which I presented. But this is it. No more bigger announcements according in this area. According to Jira, these announcements are about Rovo and how you can use Rovo, and this is it. Rather, no bigger announcements. I think that during this team in Barcelona, to summarize it, we we need to focus on moving to cloud from data center, or also on software collection and developer experience like the Rovo Dev agent, and the third thing, service collection with new customer service management app. Unfortunately, no bigger announcements according to Confluence or Jira Product Discovery, for example. Okay. Question from Ala. Dear Kate, playbooks limited in licenses, or how did you meet? Limited, I think, according to features, because playbooks are still something new. And in comparison, what you can achieve with, for example, automation, it's limited. So this is what I had on my mind, saying that it's limited. But I know that new features are coming, so we need to wait for some new things. Okay, do we have any more questions? I don't see it. So I think that we can slowly finish our today's webinar. After this webinar, we will share a recording from this webinar with you. Also, we will share some links to additional resources in which you can read more about this announcement, more detailed. Also, if you have got your solution partner, I think that this is a good contact to talk about the most crucial aspects for your companies. And also, of course, I encourage you to join us during the webinar about Rovo Dev Agent. Follow our newsletters, because I hope that it will be worth to read knowledge about such products and such solutions. So, Magdalena, I think that we can finish.
Yeah,
We
I think.
are almost 15 minutes after planned time, so we need to finish.
Yeah.
So thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, your attention, for every question. I wish I couldn't see all of you, but I hope next time we can see face to face, maybe for another event. Yeah, and it was my first webinar, so big day for me. And it was great experience. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much also, Magdalena, for being co-speaker today with me. I'm so very happy that we had been there in Barcelona together, and also it's a continuation of our trip. Unfortunately, in better weather in Poland, not sunny Barcelona. But definitely this is something which we would like to continue, because it's not only about announcements, but it's also about this new connections and new opportunities which we created during these events, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of also participants had the similar feeling to us. So thank you very much. I hope that you find this webinar useful for you. It was a very short summary of these announcements, and I would like to explore what will be next in this Atlassian ecosystem, in Atlassian products. We have got a lot of changes. We are waiting for a lot of features which will be rolling out in our instances, but I'm pretty sure that it's also a big opportunity to all of us for redefining our work, our products, our businesses, our processes. So let's think about it in this way. This is AI transformation, which needs our human touch. So thank you very much, and have a good evening or day, depends where you are now. Thank you a lot.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye bye.